Hi everyone, welcome to Wednesday strength training. We're going to be doing biceps and shoulders. So starting with some activation work, we're going to go face down arm circles with reach. As always, we're focusing on not using our upper traps, bringing our neck down, right, using our lower traps. I'm locking that in. I'm going to start with one arm overhead, but I said with reach. So we're going to reach behind us. So I'm touching the back of my head here, but my palms are face up behind me, and I'm trying to go as far as I can in each direction. So I'm reaching, taking a second to get into each position as far as I can. So let's say this was number 4. Here's 5, 6, and that's going to be 4 sets all the way to 20 reps total with that count, okay? Just try to the best you can. Maybe you can't even slip your hand behind your back or your head. Even if you only get to here, that's fine on each side. Just do the best you can with your range of motion. You're going to be supersetting your prone alternating arm reaches with single arm bicep curl with cables, all right? So I just need a single arm attachment. This one would work as well. Standing up nice and tall. Palms are going to be facing up. Making sure, as always, for this one, my bicep isn't going to be moving. So from my shoulder to my elbow stays in the same spot. All right, so that means I'm not letting the elbow rock back on the way down, or when I come up, I'm pulling the elbow forward. We want to make sure you're right here, maintaining that position. Again, I'm going to be 5 sets of 8 reps, and then I'm just going to stay here, switch to the other side, incorporating those same cues. Moving on to our next superset is going to be barbell upright rows, 5 sets of 8 reps. All right, so I'm going to grab maybe about like a thumb distance apart for this one. So some version of that. As always, setting my shoulders, right? Shoulders back and down, core's nice and tight. When I pull up with this one, notice I want my elbows higher than my barbell, okay? So my wrists, they're going to be dangling down like this. They're not going to be straight. Because if I straighten the bar, or if I straighten my wrist, the bar is now farther away from me, and I want it closer. So I'm going to cock my wrist down, knuckles down, okay? So grabbing through here. I'm going to go maybe as high as my collarbone. All right? And again, that's 5 sets, 8 reps. You're going to be supersetting your barbell upright rows with external rotation curls, okay? So all I'm doing with this one, instead of arms straight ahead, I'm going to rotate out as far as I can, or I'm supinating as far as I can in that direction, right? Externally rotating. So I'm going to set that up, right, without pushing my, hips forward and my shoulders back like that. As I have that set up, that's where I'm going to curl from. So it's almost like the dumbbells are even with my body, meaning from the side, rather than over in front of me again, okay? So coming out through here, focusing on keeping that range throughout the entire movement. I'm going to probably need to go lighter than what I normally would if I was in the front through here, for sure. It's a big stretch on the shoulder, so be kind to it and be a little bit lighter if you need to. This is 5 sets of 8 reps. All right, everyone, closing us out for Wednesday's strength training is going to be dumbbell curl into overhead press, okay? So for this one, I'm just going to go palms up. I'm going to keep that position when I press overhead. I'm going to think it's a 2-parter. So curl and then press. Bring it back down and curl. So it's not up in one motion and then down in one motion, all right? 2 specific movements. Bicep curl, press overhead, come back down, bicep curl again, all right? Now with this one, it is going to be difficult to lock out all the way. It's going to feel different. It's going to be hard for some of us to get our arms behind our ears. Our palms are turned in this direction. It's more demanding on the lats. It makes the lats tighter. So getting overhead might not feel the same. It's fine. Get the best range of motion and the best lockout possible. Go lighter if you need to. It's going to be a burner. All right. 5 sets of 8 reps.